Hello everyone, this is Ali MK Hindi and we're back here for another one of our daily or weekly videos, shall I say. So what I'm going to be talking about this week is I'm going to look at the PhD examination. So what are the kind of things you should include in your thesis, what to expect on the day, and how to be prepared. There's going to be a lot of exciting stuff this week, a lot of exciting announcements, so stay tuned. But without further ado, let's crack at the video. So as you are aware, I like to use a questions approach. So what are the 5 questions that, or the 5 things that examiner will look for in a thesis, in my estimation? Number 1, is the research sufficient for a PhD in terms of both quality and quantity? That for me, I think, is the first thing that the examiner is going to be looking at. And that's really going to decide the outcome of the PhD. Are we looking at major, minor corrections, no corrections at all, and so on? And notice that it's quality and quantity. So obviously, is it conducted in good quality? And at the same time, is it enough for a few years of work to warrant a PhD? The next one is, does the candidate have a comprehensive understanding of the topic area? And now what I mean by this as examiner, what I would be looking for is, does the PhD candidate have that broader understanding of the topic area? They're not just sort of one-dimensional and fixated on precisely what their PhD research is about. Or for another, lack of a better term, I want to know that they actually have read and have an understanding of the field and are not just sort of doing what their supervisors are telling them and so on. The third one for me is, has the candidate demonstrated methodological rigor in their research? And I think and I think that's self-explanatory. The methods are going to have to showcase that they're accurate and you use the right methods. You have to justify it, why you chose these methods over other potential methodologies, and so on. And number 4 is, are the reported results accurate and effectively interpreted? That's another thing that examiners, I think, will be looking for, is how you interpret the results. Have you done it in an effective way? Have you done it accurately? Because obviously these are the findings of your PhD thesis. And last but not least, towards the end, the examiner would be looking for, does this candidate understand the placement of their PhD thesis within the broader landscape? So what I'm trying to say by this is, can they take a step back, and now that they've done years of work and sort of have a feel of the bigger picture, how do these findings sit with the wider literature and beyond in the real world application? So do they have that sort of scholarly insight? Do they have that lens and whatnot? And that's really what establishes great academics from good academics. So in my estimation, these are the 5 main questions. Obviously, that doesn't mean these are the only 5 questions they're going to ask. They're going to ask a lot of things, but these are generally what I would envision a PhD examiner would look for. So for those of you preparing for your PhD thesis, keep these in mind. That is my video for the week. I hope you found it insightful. If you did, please share, repost. Stay tuned that in the upcoming days, I'm going to be sharing a checklist for the PhD examiner, some of the common questions. And there's also a webinar in the works, or a workshop, sorry. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, peace and love, everyone. And until next time.